Hello and welcome to our series of videos from Strategy Up. Today we are going to cover an interesting topic, which is why it is important and beneficial to invest in Canada. We are going to cover four main topics. We're going to talk about the economic outlook of Canada. We're going to talk about the tax and business benefits. Then we're going to talk about the business and the lifestyle, and finally about the opportunity over here in Nova Scotia and in Atlantic Canada. Let us start first by the economic outlook. The World Economic League placed Canada as the 10th largest economy with a GDP of 1.73 trillion US dollars in 2019. There is a projection that we will reach the 9th place in 2024 and the 8th place by 2029, and this is just less than 10 years from now. The population growth by immigration incentives led to Canada's economic strength, and this is one of the major factors that really is keeping Canada on the top 10 list. Now, talking about the tax and business benefits. Here in Canada, we have many economic and tax treaties which you can benefit, but of course, it all depends on your country of origin as an investor and where your business is established and many different factors. So you need to be very aware of the different rules, but at least we know that many treaties exist and this is very good for business. Also, the Canadian market proved itself to be a stable economy. It didn't really get worse in the crisis of 2008. So this is also very good that the economy was able to sustain itself. In 2011, Canada was number 1 in Forbes' best countries for business. However, in 2018, it dropped to number 6 for different factors and different reasons, while for the same period, the United States was at number 17. So even if we lost few ranks, however, still Canada is in the top 10 and much better than its neighboring countries. And why is that? What are the major factors that gave Canada such a ranking? Basically, it's about the trade freedom in Canada, the very low corruption rate, minimal red tape, and also a low corporate tax. Here in Canada, on average, we can say that the corporate tax is around 15%, whereas the neighboring countries and the neighboring markets are easily in the 20 plus, if not the 25% plus. So these are very positive and good incentives for a business owner or for an entrepreneur to come and decide to establish either a new business in Canada or just to develop and establish a branch of your current business, but here in Canada to tackle the North American market and the Canadian market for sure. So also, what are the different attributes for businesses and the lifestyle for the business owner? In Canada, you have a big variety of seed capital. So this is amazing because you have access to capital. Like if you need investors, if you are looking for some support, you can always find a way, especially if you are in one of the top needed industries. Also, you have access to government grants and tax credits. So this is great for startups as well. However, every grant and every tax credit is going to change based on the province, based on the industry, and based on the type and the essence of the business. So it's not the same across all the country, but at least we know that we have a wide variety of this kind of grants and tax credits. Also, we have a very good access to technical talent. So you have lots of technical expertise in the country and on the job market. Also, we have a very good post-secondary education. So every province has, I would say, universities that are in the top lists. And this is very good for you as a family. So if you have kids and they are in this age, they can go to universities where they will get a great education. but also it is good as an employer. This means that you're going to find very good local talents just graduating from these universities. Also, there is relatively very low cost of living, and especially if part of your investment or most of your investment or part of your income is in US dollars. So given the exchange rate between the Canadian dollar and the United States dollar, you can benefit a lot in terms of purchasing power, and hence you can improve your lifestyle accordingly. And also, we have lots of entrepreneurial talent over here in Canada. So most of the young generation have an entrepreneurial mindset, and they are willing and eager to assist entrepreneurs and startups, and they are willing to run with you and just make sure that things are happening. Last but not least, let us talk now about the opportunities in Nova Scotia and in Atlantic Canada. Just to start with a big title, we are expecting around 20,000 businesses to be sold in the next 10 years in Nova Scotia. This is a huge number. And what is the opportunity over here? The opportunity is that the majority of these 20,000 businesses are considered to be small business, which is under 100 employees. And some statistics are showing that 80% of these businesses are family owned, and the majority of these businesses are even considered as micro businesses, which is 1 to 4 employees. So what does it mean? It means that usually when it is a small business that was established long time ago, and now it's being sold just basically because people are retiring and they couldn't find a good successor, or they didn't have the right succession planning in place, then they just want to close down shop. And the problem is that if you think that, oh, this is a great opportunity to purchase these businesses, the downside of it is that since it is managed as a family business, most of the time things are not written. You are not having all the information which you're looking for. So it's tough for you to purchase. So what's going to happen is that these businesses are going to leave the business market, and then it's a good opportunity for you when you come and invest in the same industry. So the market is freeing up a little bit. So now imagine if out of this 20,000, you have 10, 50, or even 100 businesses that are within the same industry are just leaving this job market. Your opportunity is huge. If you have the right investment level, if you have the right processes in place, you have the right vision, you can grab a huge market share, and you can probably fill the gap of these small other businesses. So of course, this needs lots of planning, very strong and solid strategic plan, and really understanding the local market, but at least this is an opportunity. Now, to talk a little bit about the other type of businesses, the medium-sized businesses in Atlantic Canada and in Nova Scotia are any business that are between 100 and 500 employees, and they are considered to be somewhere around 15%, between 15 and 20% of total businesses. And the large businesses that are more than 500 employees are somewhere around the 5 to 7%, but some other reports are even talking about the 2 to 3% all over the country. Just to put it into perspective, if we have around 28,800 businesses in total in Nova Scotia, only 68 out of them are large businesses, which are above 500 employees. So this gives you a little bit an idea about how the business market is formed in Atlantic Canada, and the same is all over Canada. Like the national average and the regional average is almost the same, with few percentage points difference. So having said this, we really believe that it is a great time and the right time to start thinking of investing in Canada and try to bring your business into Canada. The idea is you can bring your business here because of the low cost of living, low cost of setting up the business, all the favorable environment to set up a business. You can have a business established in Canada, and then you can have a reach that is an international reach. And this is very good for this type of businesses as well. So we hope that you're able to get some information about why it is interesting to invest in Canada. And I would be very interested to hear from you and try to help you and try to discuss with you about the opportunities and the challenges. Because there are really many challenges as well, but they are not the subject of this video. Probably we're going to talk about it later. But if you feel like talking to us, please visit our website, www.mystrategiehub.com. You can leave us a comment there or send us an email, and then I will be more than happy to engage with you and try to answer your questions and see if we can help you to come here, or if you need some convincing, I am sure that I will be able to talk to you and convince you to come and be in our market. So thanks a lot for listening, and we hope to see you soon here.